get reports of, revenue collection, whether it is the GST or income tax. I'm happy, all right, but equally, we are the ones to take care of the families of those who contribute for these revenue collection. And in this step, in this direction, today what is happening in Chennai, providing accommodation for both the direct and indirect tax officials and staff is a major step forward and the right step forward. So I congratulate both the boards for really putting all their attention and care in getting this done. And I'm making it a bit personal by saying I thank Commissioner Ravichandran for the steps that he's taken. One thing which I would really put up front is that which is praiseworthy, and I'm sure every state would emulate this example. It is important to keep the surrounding green, but not with fancy decorative plants and trees which come from exotic lands. It is important to remember what is local, what is linked with your history, literature, tradition, art. Just that one little bit of introduction told so much about the Tamil culture of associating with flowers. And therefore, with flowers, you indicate even what is happening in a situation, in any situation. The association of flowers with certain kind of qualities. These are wonderful traits of a particular culture, particular state. And I'm sure India has in each one of our states such stories, such rich traditions. And income tax and CBDT, similarly GST and CBIC and also the customs, remaining rooted to traditions which are so unique to each state. And here today I've seen both in the customs and today that concern for the local culture, concerns for the local flora and fauna, concerns for history and literature linked green, that which has to be cultivated, maintained, supported. It's easy to cut them off saying they don't look glamorous, but that one tree can tell you so much about our history and literature. That aspect being given attention to, I'm very impressed, and I thank that the Principal Chief Commissioner has thought about it, reflects the people, reflects the thought process of the entire field formation here. And therefore, this is a very big step which is praiseworthy, not just for green compliance, not just for the building technology, but also making sure that the local trees, local flowers are invoked. I was very touched when that Vagai Male was given to me, but I refused to wear it. I refused to wear it because it's a great honor to receive it. But I know the line, the rich Tamil line. I was just telling Vivek Johri about it. That line itself, which is so evocative of some past, great literary scenes that you can, Vagai Sudi Va, was the way in which a heroine would tell to his hero, go win the war and come back wearing the mala of Vagai. What powerful line that is. Vagai Sudi Va is the wish of a young woman who sends her husband to the war to fight the war, not only fight, win and come back. And even from far she wants to see him coming back after victory wearing that mala. And that mala of Vagai would tell her afar here, oh yes, he's won the war. So such symbolism is there in it. And I'm so happy that they were able to find Vagai, find the flower, and to make a mala out of it. Because it's so easy nowadays, to get all those, I don't want to speak less of these, their beauties, artificially giving some kind of a color into the gene of the flower itself and making exotic purple orchid, or exotic blue, shiny, aquamarine blue flower, and you think, is it plastic, is it satin, is it real? All those have their own place, I'm not saying no. And if I were to be in Sikkim, I love to have a bouquet of orchids. But in Tamil Nadu, I love to have those old flowers. And today, for the first time, I'm happy to see that these flowers are getting a place that they so richly deserve. And to name each one of these blocks after these ancient flowers, which have so much of role in our history, in our literature, and to be aware of it, and to give the names, and to be speaking about it, oh, it just makes my dream come true. What so lovely an experience. So thank you very much. And again, one other touch, which I hope the chiefs of the boards don't mind me saying, what's happening, why is she so much praising Ravichandran? No, it's not that. But he deserves to be praised. I hope the chairman of the boards don't get. Even that little memento of glass engraved Thiruvalluvar, and that line, which I did quote in probably my 2019 budget speech, as to what is the role of a king, how is he expected to collect the tax, how is he expected to store it carefully, and how is he expected to spend it for the welfare of the people. That particular Tirukural being put there is so thoughtful, but I receive it in all my humility. I receive it more to remind myself that my role is to make sure Honorable Prime Minister and his vision for India should come true. And for that, whatever I'm expected to be as a part of that wheel, as a cog in that wheel, I'm fully going to be dedicating myself to do it, but it's so thoughtful to give me that little Tirukural engraved in such a beautiful glass work. So thank you again for that.